Greetings! Today, we were supposed to do Iron Maiden, especially based on this poll. But before that, someone asked me to do Mastodon, and I said, if you buy me some coffees, maybe we will. So, we're doing Mastodon today.
All he cares about is money.
Don't worry, Iron Maiden will be the next comparison video.
I think you're lying.
This first clip is just going to be the guitars.
Okay, real quick here. Originally I had the clips up here. They were much longer than what you're going to hear. They would not go through, meaning I uploaded it got blocked. I kept making each clip shorter and shorter. I had to get it to the point where each clip is around 2 to 3 seconds, which is, it's a lot harder to hear the differences when you compare them back and forth. And even after that, it's still got blocked in Russia and Belarus. So that's as good as I could do. Sorry.
I kind of like the 24 remaster better. It's a little bit clearer, a little bit more brightness to it, but in the end, it's pretty negligible. Now we're gonna have the whole band playing together all the instruments at once. I feel like for this example, the original is just the opposite. It has a little bit more clarity and brightness, but I don't think it sounds quite as good. It sounds just a tad bit annoying. Okay, so I have to admit, Mastodon is not in my wheelhouse. So I've only heard a little bit of them in the past, and I kind of said, it's not my type of music. It's got a guitar sound that I don't care for. It's kind of flabby and not really tight and percussive sounding. It doesn't have that thrash kind of sound that I like. But because of what I heard so far, even though it doesn't have that guitar sound that I like, I feel it really fits, and I'm really impressed. And as I was looking into anything interesting about this album, and maybe you Mastodon fans probably already know this, but this album cracked the sky. Like the average Yahoo out there said, why is it spelled with an E at the end? Well, from what I can gather, what I found on the internet, it goes like this. Skye was the little sister of Mastodon's drummer and lyricist Bran Daler. The siblings were only 9 months apart in age and were extremely close to one another. Then, in 1990, when they were both teenagers, Skye was being bullied by a gang of bad kids. Acting on impulse, she ran home and swallowed a bunch of pills from her mother's dresser. She died instantly. Bran had been tripping on acid at a friend's house at the time, and another friend had to tell him that his own sister was dead. As he told Rolling Stone in a recent interview, "I let out this giant scream. My knees buckled and I fell down. So that's the crack in the sky. It's for that moment you find out someone close to you is gone." That's why this album kind of threw me off guard. There were a lot of emotional parts on here I didn't think were coming, especially the very last clip we're going to play, which is my favorite. Now this one, the original, has less treble, and I like it better because it has less treble. So, I don't know. It could be all in my head. Maybe it sounds exactly the same to you. If you said it did, I would not blame you at all. So if after all this, you come to the conclusion that it doesn't really matter if you have the original or the remaster because they basically sound the same, I can't blame you for that. Because the differences are really negligible in my opinion, just like this album right here.